everybody, how you doing today? For those of you that don't know who I am, my name's Jordy Johnson at Carving Fusion. In this video here today, I want to talk about sanding when you're a power carver, because anybody that's a carver knows that there's lots of sanding required to do after you're done your carving. It's not just about carving. I believe how much you sand and the longer you take to sand, the better your piece will look if you really want that grain to pop out really clear and, you know, just to see the grain. So this is one of my YouTube subscribers pointed this out to me back a few months. I seen a video on YouTube about this kind of sanding, okay? So this is just a little Dremel Multi-Pro that I use for my sanding, okay? It's variable speed, but I always have the speed set on high, and I use a foot pedal, guys. Okay, a speed control foot pedal to use this type of sander. Since I've found out this type of sander and used it this way, my life has really changed, and you know, your carving's really upgraded, and the sanding is a lot faster process. Okay, this is the kind of sandpaper that I use. First of all, I'll say this is the type of sandpaper that I use for the sanding. This is 2-inch or maybe 1-inch. Okay, it's Emery cloth backing. Very soft stuff, guys, for this. If this stuff is not from the belt sanders, the belt sanding Emery cloth sandpaper is a lot harder. You guys can find these rolls on Amazon or eBay. This is like 1 inch or 2 inches thick, this stuff. See how soft it is? You can get it in different grits. This grit is 80 grit. I believe this is 150 grit. You can get it all the way up to 700 grit. But why I like this stuff, because it's easy enough just to rip it with your hands. See how soft it is, guys? So I don't even have to cut those corners to make it round, because these corners will wear away right away. Okay? So now, this is how I've upgraded. I used to use a 1/8 nut and bolt to apply the sandpaper, but you can get these little tiny burrs like this. This comes off. I can zoom in. That flathead screw comes off, and then you put the sandpaper onto this. You get these little Dremel attachments like this. It's got 2 little washers on there. When you buy the Dremel package, and usually this is a zip cut disc, okay? That's what these are for. This is a Dremel zip cut disc, and that's what these are normally for. So all you do, or you can also, sorry guys, you can also get them when you buy these little flap bristle brush flap wheels. So you can see that's the same kind of shaft there and the same flathead screw there, okay? And you can buy sets of those. So let's take this screw head off. Sorry for the zooming in, not zooming, guys. Okay, so let's take this little thing off here. I already got some pieces of sandpaper cut, ripped off. So there, it's apart. Okay, so let's take our little washers off there. So all I do, this stuff's so soft and thin, I just push that through. Okay, there's one through. Once you get the first one through, it's a lot easier for the other ones, okay? So here's the next one. Push it through and just stagger them. See? Okay, so you can use as much pieces of sandpaper that you want to use for this. Okay, you can put 6 pieces just for this. I normally do 5, but just for this video I'm going to do 3. Okay, so here's 2 facing forward, and then I put 1 facing backwards. So when you're sanding, it will sand from both sides. And another really thing I suggest when you're doing this, run your Dremel really slow, guys. Because the faster you run it, the more detail you'll take away. You see that coming through there now? Now all you do is screw this on. Okay. Get your little Dremel screwdriver they get you with the Dremel kits, or whatever kind of flathead screwdriver you got. Tighten it up. Put it on your flex shaft or your Dremel or anything you want to do. And I'm telling you guys, once you get using this, your life will change. I hope this can help somebody. Jordy at Carving Fusion. Don't forget, you guys can buy this stuff on eBay or Amazon. 1-inch Emery cloth sandpaper. Hope everybody's great.